Good evening, everyone. SGC Push here with our first Stargate Command held interview. I'm interviewing LordxParadox479. I'm here with Sergeant Major SGC Ruggs.
What's up, guys?
And Ruggs, go ahead and start out with the first question.
So the first question is, how long have you been allies with Orion Corporation?
About a day. Well, I mean, that's all it took before I hated them, but yeah, roughly a day. And that day was about 2 weeks ago. And since then has ended.
Okay. How has the war between SGC and Orion Corporation reflected your direct relationships with Orion?
Oh, that's a fun question. Basically, as soon as Zombie and Renegade found out that I would be neutral, not fight for either side, they put a bounty on my head. And have since then been hunting me. It's been fun, but...
Wow.
Okay. Has Orion requested the military political assistance of your clan? If so, in what way?
Well, when we first allied, Zombie came up to me and asked me if I could send in some of my units to infiltrate SGC and assassinate Triadic. Because apparently if Orion's leader is assassinated or SGC's leader assassinated, the war ends. So they basically wanted me to do their work.
And that is...
Have you ever spectated
Go ahead.
one of Orion's clan trainings?
No.
Okay.
There was that, off training yesterday, but that's about it.
It was a what training?
It was that training from last night that you guys were doing.
Ah, okay. In the times that you've met Orion Corporation members, did they seem professional and respectful?
There are certain areas that they were and then weren't. Like, some people were talking out of term, others were just talking inappropriately. It was mainly the, not necessarily the language, but the timing. So, like, if an officer was talking, someone else would just start talking out of random, and those are the kind of things that usually catch my eyes. When it came to training and combat, I actually spectated a couple of their trainings, and I actually helped them in a raid once. But, yeah, they're kind of disorganized.
Right.
Aspects of, like, I'll just give a small example. When I was helping them raid one time, it's actually kind of dull.
Well, go ahead.
Okay.
I'll just stick it off with saying they were pretty disoriented. There we go. English.
Do you feel that Zombie fits the definition of a hypocrite?
I personally have not had an occasion to make that statement, but yeah, no.
The Sergeant Major here is actually going to provide a wonderful example on our newest video, or one of our newer videos, the 14.5 hour raid coverage. In the comment section, he did say some hypocritical things, and the Sergeant Major is going to read those out for you.
For the video covering of the 14-hour raid, Zombie states that I never once said we won. In fact, I may have used the word if a couple times. But do you have proof that I said we won? As I'm saying now, we didn't. Nobody did. Oh, and I'm sorry that you weren't aware that Ronald kicked Ash and Mike, and that the Singhili can be claimed as a third party. But Night Dude, who was from the NMR, argued that the point that he had direct contact with those Singhili and Night Dude represents his clan. So yes, in fact, the NMR had been associated with them. The point is, we held the base longer than you both, and you filmed it. And it's great that I was 15v1, and that just shows how corrupt some people are. This conversation's over. Regards, Orion Corp.
He just contradicted himself like, what, 4 times in that paragraph?
That's right. And it gets better than that, because 2 days ago he made a longer comment apologizing for pretty much what he said. And he, Sergeant Major, can you read that one as well?
Zombie states that you don't get my point. Obviously, with that said, I apologize for my wording of the situation earlier. You are correct in that I said that we've won. I did not clearly state that my thoughts and that it caused the meeting to be screwed. You are correct in that everyone lagged out and that the outcome was a draw. Sometimes we just need to admit our faults and stop making excuses and stop trying to clarify. At times, the best thing to do and also the most honorable, although it is extremely hard at a time, is to say the opposing side was correct. CEO of the Zombie 12.
What do you think about that, Paradox?
I think it sounds like a line from a movie. But in all seriousness, actually, I don't think I can answer that with a serious answer.
I mean, I do give him a little bit of credit because he did
The words he says make
come
sense,
forth.
but
Well, anyways, Paradox, thank you so much for your time. Do you have any questions for us?
nope, all set.
All right, great. Well, you guys all have a wonderful night. Thank you.